With that government shutdown looming. All right, before we go to break, I want to bring my panel back, and I turn to you, Bill. I must ask you about this story that I saw last night. I mean, this story was like a hold on what on every possible turn. The Wall Street Journal, remember, owned by Rupert Murdoch, who President Trump adores, who Jared Kushner is quite close with, reported that Jared Kushner was warned last year that Wendy Dang Murdoch, ex-wife of Rupert Murdoch, used her very good relationship with Jared Kushner and Ivanka Trump, and they are dear friends, to further the interests of the Chinese government. NBC has been told that Kushner was warned about a lot of people, not just her. Bill, what is your, I mean, like at every turn, like even in this story, a park, and in this park would be a tower, that there was a risk it could be used for surveillance by the Chinese government. Rupert Murdoch's wife being talked about as a spy using Jared and Ivanka, her dear friends. I mean, what? And
don't forget, I mean, Rupert Murdoch owns the Wall Street Journal.
Yeah.
And that's where this story appeared. Yeah. I mean, how did that story get there?
So
did
what's
Rupert
your take
Murdoch?
on
I mean, it's incredible. I mean, obviously, he's quite angry at his ex-wife, and he's getting back at her. This is quite a sophisticated game of sort of divorce politics.
But is this just about Wendy Dang? I mean, it doesn't bode well for Jared and Ivanka. Jared and Ivanka, who are considered two of the most senior people in the White House, getting played.
Well, but how about Donald Trump is closer to Rupert Murdoch than how about Rupert Murdoch-Donald Trump relationship? I mean, the fact that there might have been a tower where the Chinese government could listen in a park, I mean, and they were warned against that. I mean, that is interesting, but I'm more fascinated by the fact that this was in the Wall Street Journal,
yes,
which is owned by Rupert Murdoch. What game is he playing with his ex-wife and Ivanka and Donald Trump?
When I saw this story, I truly was like, what is this conspiracy theory nonsense? And then I saw that it was the Wall Street Journal, and that's what blew my mind.
The same newspaper that broke the Stormy Daniels payout story, which we've already forgotten about, because what is a $130,000 payout from a presidential candidate right before an election to a former porn actress?
And in Michael Wolff's book, you read many times how Murdoch keeps thinking Trump is kind of an idiot. And every time he talks to him, he's like rolling his eyes. So it's this weird dynamic where he's breaking stories in his newspaper that hurt Trump and then hurt Ivanka and then hurt his ex-wife. I don't know. I mean, can we get Rupert Murdoch on the show and talk about what the heck he's thinking about here?
Rupert Murdoch, you're welcome to join the show. It is not even 9:30. We have hit porn stars, Chinese spying, divorce, conspiracy. We're going to have to take a commercial break. I have to take a deep breath on that. Up next, as the Russia investigation goes on, there is